Hey folks, welcome in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, the free to play. Today is the 6th of June. Thanks for being here. How's everything doing right now, my friends? Last night was chaotic. Today was a little chaotic. I know the time I know when I'm recording this, the videos aren't up, but they're going to be up at 9 and 10 o'clock for yesterday. And so hopefully you'll be seeing this at 11:30 in the morning, the free-to-play video here. So if you missed the videos from yesterday and you want to go back and watch them, I did upload them, but like I was saying, the free-to-play, yesterday's free-to-play is going live at 9 p.m. So it's up there, and then the daily show is at 10. Apologies for that, but like I said, just there are certain things that happen and you want to have happen so you can think more clearly, and then when they don't, you kind of get bogged down. And I know, hopefully that's not, I don't know how else to say it, but I don't know. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. But anyway, let's move on. See what kind of stuff we're gonna get into. Hopefully, some get some color on charts. Be good. 2. Hey, moving on, moving better, I guess. And then everything else we have, we're just gonna try to keep pushing into Soldier to hopefully get him done. Like soon. Whoever told you? I mean, I don't know if at some point. Well, I think at some point it is gonna shift. But everybody keeps making a big deal about Kairos, and I get it. On some characters, Kairos are a big deal. But I'm just at the point where it's like this fleet crap. Having to use all this fleet energy is nightmarish, and that's why you don't see me rushing and going for like the brand new characters that have that take like 500 or however many Cairo, 24, I don't know, 600, 500 Cairo, whatever. Is because I'm just trying to get over the hump of all of these characters that require what feels like endless amounts of fleet stuff. And I don't know if there's a point in the game where that stops. But I mean, I know there's a point when the Cairo crunch gets easier. When you get what is it? It's a Mandalore or whatever in Rise of the Empire. Everybody talks about that, and then they're like, "Oh, I'm just swimming in let's say I'm just, I don't have any Cairo stuff." But it's like, does the fleet stuff ever end? Because the fleet stuff, that's the real deal. That's the real crunch for me, anyway. I don't know if it is for you, but for me, it's totally. The struggle is real when it comes to just needing stuff fleet-wise. And I am trying to buy it. We'll go back into the shop here in a second. We'll look. But just I am trying to. That's actually pretty helpful. Getting injector cell salvage is pretty good. Could be better, of course, but when we come into the guild activity store, and you see I have. Well, I mean, I don't have match currency, but we're going to be doing a raid, finishing a raid soon, so a couple of days. We just started it like today, but all of this stuff that takes to get one, I have a lot of that, and I try to stay like above 300, or as we get more as we get more characters done and as we get higher and higher numbers, of course, we'll be able to keep more of that stuff on hand. But for right now, we're just trying to keep it at a level where we're not struggling too much. And you come up here and it's like, this is where we're super low. And we're just picking and choosing. Come in here. Probably going to need this. 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 Probably going to need these. And it's like, we're out. And we didn't buy much. But, that's just really how it is. And it's bothersome and it's cringe. And it's not comfortable at all. But I don't know anything. Am I out of? I feel like I'm out or low on these. Just because we've been working on mod, or I've been working on mods so hard off screen. I'm now back to low on this type of stuff, so we gotta start sorting those up, and then we'll get back to a level where we can actually have some and can move forward. But we're still, mods are running along. We don't have, we're trying to build up the stockpile of what we need to move these characters up, but it's like, when you're just not getting the drops, when you're just not getting anything, it's very hard. Did I do the raid? I think I did the raid. I just want to make sure. Yeah, I did the raid. Okay. Like, because I'm tired of these people being like, pinging me on Discord. It's like, you didn't do the raid, so I tried to knock the raid out in the first day. Because I don't want their little bot to ping me. I didn't do this today. When does it reset? Because I did it this morning, that's why. I was like, should this thing then reset? It's going to reset at midnight, I guess. Or 2, or I don't know, sometime. We do have a question that needs to be answered. And there it is, right there. You got the question answered. 5-star finalizer. Online. And our abilities are a little low, so don't think that it's you, because it's not you. Abilities are a little low, so updating, and let's see if we can move up the whole journey guide thing. So I don't know why they have Dark Vision Ray here. Because it's like, she's not a deal for the deal. But let's see. We need. What do we need? We need to move Phasma to 5, and we need to finish First Order Storm to 5. So can we finish First Order Storm to 5? The answer is yeah, we can. So let's do that. Let's move First Order Storm to 5. Woohoo! First Order Stormtrooper to level 5. Okay. And of course, we'll need to work. Of course, we need to work on relics for every character. Still, Kylo's is fine. What's its nuts is not. So Trooper, we don't have the ship, but first time we just talked about. Kylo's needs some work. His, I think, are fine. Executor's not a pilot. Phasma is, so Puppy is. Thu is, but we're not close to it. Do we have the echelon? No, we're not close to having the echelon fully done. So, this guy needs work, of course. I mean, it's like everybody needs work, right? Okay. So that's good. So he's done. So now we get Phasma. So then we need Phasma to 5 and then these other clowns to 7. All right. So Phasma. I feel like we need some more of these and then we might be golden to get Phasma a couple levels. And how many of these can I build? Not many. Not many. Like 4 or 5, something like that. And that's our number right there. Bam. Hey. Nine. It's fine, I guess. More than we had, right? And that puts us over the number, so we'll do that. And Phasma's 3. Okay. And we're low to push it to 4. Oh my gosh, guys. Oh my gosh. This stuff, guys, friends. Stuff is, I don't, can we, do I have, if it was double drops, we'd do it, but we're not gonna do it. Hey, you want these? Yeah, hey, can you have some of these? Yeah, if you'll give me what I want, I'll give you what you want. How about that? Cool, thanks. Bye. Good. All right, cool. Did that. All right, so let's do. Yeah, I do have it. How? What? What was I looking at? I'm thinking that I didn't have this. I don't know. We need back in here to this. Find vehicle. Try to salvage some of these to make. And what's these? So let's search for these, and they're light side 6E. Well, let's do this one. Yeah, let's do this one. Let's do 10. See where we start. See where that puts us. 16, 28, 30. Cool. That helps us make a lot more of these that we needed. I'm gonna go ahead and make down so people can't be like, what is this guy talking about? He's got plenty. No, I don't. I have none. You didn't see anything, my friends. You didn't see anything. I didn't have what you thought I had. No, didn't happen. So, yeah, just nothing to see here. Just, it doesn't exist. Thanks. So anyway, 50 of those, and then let's get to 3 or whatever. I don't even know. Oh, and that's gonna let's get to 4. Can we get to 5 somehow? We're just a little low. We're like 10 short, guys. That's 6. I'm not doing 200, guys. It could be there because we need 4 more, but it's not happening. So I got a few more levels, a few more relic levels. So we're right there, guys. We're right there. So updated. Everybody's in here. Phasma's 1 relic level from being done here. Then we have Pelby, Kylo, and Crew. And then, obviously we're gonna have to work on mods. So, I mean, but I didn't point this out. We do have the finalizer done, 6 stars. So we're closing in, my friends. Closing in. I'm letting this record, so hopefully it'll pick it up for the thumbnail, I guess. but we're getting close. So all we got left is Kylo to 7, Kylo to 7, Phasma. One more relic of on Phasma will be done. And then Palpatine to 7. So 4 more for Kylo, 5 more for Palpatine, 1 more for Phasma, and 4 more for Kylo. So getting a little closer, my friends. Getting a little closer, but the whole thing with the signal data, my friends. And then, if you're not familiar, what we're doing after this, after we finish Kylo, we'll just jump in here, and this is who we're working. We're working on the Geos. Just these two, just Soldier and Spider-Man are doing Poggle right now. And then, we may go back into Vanguard. Let's actually take a look at how our Vanguard is looking, because the raid is going to happen soon. If I might go look for details, and they might be, hey, it's going to drop in 2 weeks. But it's like, we only have 4 characters for a raid team, and that's not good. So yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to go ahead and boost Ayla to 85. We're going to boost Barris to 85. What? Oh, stop that. Go ahead and boost I'm going to die to 85. And so these might be characters we don't have an option but to work on, so that we have a Vanguard team. Just so you know, I'm hoping, but honestly, it's probably not going to hold that long. I was really hoping to be able to get these bugs done, but we might have to backburner the bugs. We probably have to backburner the bugs. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to call an audible. We're going to call audible. We're going to take... This is what we're going to do, okay? So get ready. We're going to deselect these. We're going to go to JV. I'm going to put in Barris and Ayla here, and then, of course, Barris and whoever are going to disappear from here, and then let's look at some more JV. Actually, maybe let's put the let's go more JV. Let's put in a bounty hunter here. See where my bounty hunters are. Who needs to come up? Put him in here, and let's put another JV in here, maybe. Which one? I want to put Shakti, but we're not going to be doing Shakti anytime soon. But she's the best option, so let's do that. And then let's move Shakti out of here. Eat over here. And this might be how we have to proceed a little bit. Who do I put in here? Let's move Dengar over here. Forgot we needed Dengar for the team. And then, jeez. I don't know. It's not perfect, I know, but I think this is probably how we're going to have to do it. So let's see how far we can take Barris right now, actually. Hopefully we're able to get her all the way to 12. It would be nice. But I doubt that we're going to be able to. All right, so we're at 9. We're at 10. 11. Okay, we did all the way to 12. That's good. All right, so that'll be the plan. Can we go that high with Ayla too? Because I wish I had Kelleron done, but we just don't have Kelleron ready. Kelleron is not ready to go up. Plus, Kelleron has Kairos, which are, they're not deal-breaking, but they're not exactly not deal-breaking. So that's what we're going to do, is we're going to start working on, we're going to have to back burner the geos for now. I'm going to have to back burner the geos for now. And then when we get done with these two JV and maybe even Kelleron, if we have Kelleron ready to rock and roll sooner, but I don't know. It's just, and maybe I need to take some time and just work on and just finish Kelleron in the meantime first. And just throw him in as we need him too. So, because honestly, Kelleron is probably the leader. Is probably the leader we need for the raid, as far as Gender Vanguard that aren't led by Master SWgoh. That is. So that's what I'm going to proceed. That's the way I'm going to go for now. Is do this. And then I'm gonna rush Kelleron, but I'm gonna put a priority on Kelleron. Let's do this. Sorry guys, thinking out loud. Hate to do this, but it's a thing. So let's move these two. Let's go JV. Let's put, where's JV? It sounds weird to say JV if you know what JV means. Like junior varsity for those of you who are the uninitiated. That's a little bit better, and then we can move. Let's move Kelleron out of here. I'll move Dengar into there, I guess. Dengar, cool. It's a little better. So these are going to be the priorities going forward, and let's go ahead and boost as much as we can, I guess. But it's going to be, we're going to work on these 3 Jedi Vanguard, and then we'll go back into what I can do. Oh. Why? Okay. Must use that for the girls. The other girls, that's fine. So we're gonna do 3 more Jedi Vanguard for the raid, guys. For the raid. And then we'll finish Spy and Soldier. And then we'll work on the Poncho Bros and 2 more bounty hunters for the Executor and Shakti. So, wish they would stop doing this stuff with the raid. I do. But I mean, we've just been, what are you gonna do? You're not gonna not get raid currency, right? You need to have something that's gonna get you raid currency. That's what we're trying to do. All right, so did I have to attack and GC tonight? Okay, let's do that. Well, sorry, I didn't mean to make this longer than it was already, but pack by. All right, so we can probably do it. Well, they have and then they have Revan up top. Okay, I don't like the looks of our win, but I think if we are able to pick up win, it's gonna be down here. The team we use, I don't know. Let's use the scrub. Let's use our first order, I guess. And we'll see. I don't have no idea if it's gonna work. We're gonna try. I'm trying. Here we go. All right, one. And we knew we were gonna get through Zabar. Okay. I just don't want. Okay, we're fine. This is the win. This is a win. Okay. Yeah. Hey, no problem. Cool. And then what do they have back here? Nothing. Zori. Oh, with no Omicron. Zori with no Omicron. That's. I don't know. This is not the Zori lineup you want to earn, but still Zori. So is this going to be? Am I going to? Let's try this. This might be cheeky. Is this a little too cheeky, though? That's the question. All right. I don't even know if this can work. Here we go. Let's see what. I know it's Zori, but there's no Omicron on Zori, and there's no other abilities on anybody else. There's no Zetas on anybody else. So I think we got a chance. Is it a good chance? No idea. I don't know. Question is, can we get through these two telemers? Gosh. And it's not that they're thick, it's just that we're a little we're only geared 12, and these are packed by gear, and these are packed by relic 5s. Get the armor shard back out, man. More armor shred. All right, he's down. No word about Rose. Or resistance pilot. Need an armor shred. We will save the armor shred for Zori. Yeah, okay, we're through. On to Zori. Zori's the only one with Zetas. And Zori's down. Okay, well. I think this is win, boys. It's a win, my friends. Because the only, Zori, you do need the 2 tanks. I'm understanding that now. So yeah, this was a cheeky win we did with our fully zated. Well, are we fully zated? Are we fully zated? Was that Phoenix fully zated? Are we fully zated? I don't know. I feel like we're more zated than they were. Let's put it that way. We have what scoundrels? No. 1, 2, 3. We have 3 zetas. We don't have a zeta on Sabine, and Chopper doesn't have one, but Sabine does. And we could put it on there, but I don't know. We're kind of almost in saving for SLKR mode. Do I need one for the bounty hunter? So he's got 2. He's got 1, and he doesn't have 1. Don't know if I want to. Don't know if I want to. Do we need another one for the fleet? He's at 1. We could put another one on him. To make the fleet just that much better. I'm thinking about it. And then let's look at Vader. Let's do that. We still have 2 Zetas for whoever. All right. That feels pretty good. All right. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know. Yeah, we're we're closer than we were before on relics for Kylo. So it's slow, I know. I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all of you. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know. God bless. Hold the line. And remember, I have friends everywhere. All right. Have a good night. Bye.